With coronavirus picking up, I think that it's something that we need to talk about. Um, Recently, I feel like there's been a lot of fear mongering. If you guys don't know what that term means, it means to provoke fear in order to make an audience. In terms of what we're speaking about in this video, would be the U.S. people of America. Okay, over the history of the United States, the U.S. has consecutively used things like yellow journalism and fear mongering to provoke fear in the lives of every American. We've seen this in Nazi Germany, where Nazi Germany was that wasn't an issue of yellow journalism. That was a real fear that was proven, and that had a point. But there's also cases of the Native Americans. We hunted the Native Americans damn near to extinction. We hunted and killed millions of them, and they used fear-mongering to turn us against the native people who owned this land. And I just kind of want to tell you guys, when you are hearing information about COVID-19, I want you to use an educated opinion and ask yourself, is this really real? Because a lot of the times in the history of the world, our darkest times come from when we allow the executives of the world to make to make us butt heads. Like, you've seen this when in the black the race wars. You've also seen this in the Great Depression. The Great Depression caused a drastic downfall. The stock market crashed. Millions of Americans went broke. The banks went broke, and there was no solution. This caused a lot of fear, caused a lot of Americans to gain power, caused a lot of Americans to lose power. And I want you guys to think about this. Does COVID-19 need to be as serious as an issue that we completely shut down the country? I remember when I was in school, about I think it was around 2015, 2016, Ebola was the thing. And I just think that yellow journalism is going to be the downfall of this country, if it ever has a downfall. And I want you guys to know that the yellow journalism is a real thing, and it goes on every day. Every day there are journalists who get on the news, and they tell fake news to people to get them scared. It leads us to war. It leads us to just the worst kinds of things. And I just want to warn against that. You can't believe everything that you see on the news. You shouldn't even believe this, because this could be completely fabricated. We also saw this in America when the Revolutionary War started, and America convinced us that the problem was our country that we originally came from, Great Britain. They got us into a whole entire war against them, just based off of fear-mongering and fake news. I just wanted to make this video to just let you guys know, not everything's real that you see on the internet. And COVID-19 is, while it's a serious issue, I feel like you have to have an educated opinion, and you can't just completely go off what is said on the internet, because not everything that's said on the internet is true. Like we saw last year with Kim Jong-un, they used the fear of nuclear war to cause fear in Americans. They provoke fear so that we work harder, we go to our jobs, we go to school, we stand in a line. We all, there's 7 Aarons in a class and 3 Maries, and it just causes this overwhelming sense of fear that causes us to go about our days without actually questioning what is actually going on in our everyday lives. And this is dangerous. So I just wanted to make this video. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that there's a lot of fear mongering going on? I think that this is probably the most fear mongering I've ever seen.